guys, kings, queens, how everybody doing, man? It's B Collins, man. Back for another vlog video, man. One of them joints, you hear me? And today, man, I just want to talk about the importance of treating people right and talking to people right. Because, you know, like a wise man once said, you know, be wary of how you talk to people and how you treat people, you know, because you could be entertaining an angel. And the reason why I make this video is because I was sitting and I was thinking, man, like, coming up in high school, there was always kids, right? Kids who were viewed as the lame kids, or kids who were viewed as the weird kids. You know, the kids that got picked on, right? And I was never one of the kids who would get picked on, I was never one of the kids who was picking on people. And I never understood why people would treat people like that and pick on kids and try to make fun of them. And I would always think to myself, like, I can't do that, because it just wasn't in my heart for me to be that way. It was always in my heart for me to be nice to people and laugh with people and try to make people feel comfortable, you hear me? And you see, so in high school I would see these things and it wouldn't hurt me, you know, it wouldn't hit me that deep, but I would kind of like feel some type of way about it. And you have conversations, when you have conversations, as I would, when you have conversations with these people that get picked on, they tell you things, bro, because they don't have nobody else to talk to. So when they do send somebody that's a friend, they can confide in them easily because they just need somebody to talk to. And a lot of times, bro, these people will be going through so much, bro. And people on the outside don't know that, because all they doing is picking fun at them and talking about them and making jokes of them and ridiculing them, bro. And that's the part that was amazing to me. And that's what led me to make this video about how everybody has a story to tell. You don't know what nobody been through, bro. Everybody, I can be right here smiling at you. This person can be right here smiling at me. He don't know what I've been through. I don't know what he been through. He can seem perfectly normal, perfectly happy. His mom probably done passed away. Dad probably done passed away. Brother in jail. He done been through everything. Everybody got a story to tell, bro. And that's why I say watch how you treat people, bro. Because you don't know what that person been through. You just talking about this man. You just ridiculing this person. You have no idea what this person, the things that this person done seen in their life, the hurt that this person done been through in their life, and but you want to make jokes about this person. It's cool for people to laugh at themselves. I get that, you know. That's what I always do that, because when you laugh, you think about it. When you laugh, when people crack jokes on you, and then you laugh at your own jokes being cracked on you, it takes the power out of the joke. So nobody can use that against you. And that's why it's important to laugh at yourself. I think it was a pattern of people who were the ones picking on people. Usually, you know, where I was from, the people that talked about people were the people who were more fortunate than others. They had the parents, either they had both parents, or, you know, they had somebody providing for them that could get them anything they wanted. So they were spoiled, you hear me? They had new Jordans all the time, new clothes all the time, had new little accessories all the time, whatever. They just had new stuff all the time. So because they had all these new things and they were spoiled, they weren't humble, and they couldn't appreciate not having anything. And as a result, they would talk about the people who didn't have anything, you hear me? And they would talk about the people who didn't have anything as if they were the ones buying the stuff that they had, knowing nobody 16, 15 years old had a job. Only people that I knew who had money at that age was the young dudes who was in the streets. They was hustling, they was selling, bro. That's it. If you was a regular kid like me who was in athletics and went to class and got their grades right, man, you didn't have no money. You was broke as hell. But reiterating what I was talking about earlier, man, there was a pattern. You know, it was always the the spoiled kids in high school that found it necessary to, talk down on people and turn their nose up at people and act like they were better than somebody. And that's just one thing I could never get used to growing up, you hear me? And there's a wise quote that I read years ago, and I wondered if I could find it because I couldn't remember it word for word. So I searched the internet, and I ended up finding it, and it ties perfectly into my video. So I'm gonna go in and read this for y'all. And it goes, "The girl you called a slut in class today, she's a virgin. The gay boy you punched in the hall today, he just committed suicide a few minutes ago. The boy you called poor, he has to work every night to support his family. That girl you pushed down the stairs the other day, she's already being abused at home. That girl you called fat, she's starving herself. The old man you made fun of because of his ugly scars, he fought for our country. The boy you made fun of for crying, his mother is dying. You think you know them? Well, guess what? You don't. And that's why you always just treat people right, bro. You never know when you can be entertaining an angel, you hear me? That person that you disrespecting today, you may need them tomorrow. And you don't know that. You may need them tomorrow. You hear me? And that's why I can never turn my nose up at people, bro. And act like I'm better than somebody because I wasn't raised that way. I wasn't cut from that cloth. So it's like, I feel like I can embrace anybody. I would embrace anybody, no matter what kind of disability you may have or how you may sound when you talk. It's gonna be the same me every time. What's up? You good? Well, how you doing, bro? I want to know about you, man. I can be friends with anybody, bro. All I gotta do is know that you got a good heart. Once I see that you got good energy, and I feel like you genuine, bro. And I'm just gonna leave y'all with this last message, man. God put everybody on earth to love. You hear me? I feel like God put everybody on earth to love and create. So that's why you just treat people the way you would want somebody to treat you. Treat people the way you would want somebody to treat your child, man. Don't look down on nobody, bro. You don't never know what nobody going through. Everybody has a story to tell. Your hurt and the things you've been through ain't greater than nobody else's pain. Never think that your pain is greater than somebody else's pain, bro. Pain is pain, and none of us want it. You hear me? And as always, ladies and gentlemen, always remember to love somebody, hug somebody, because you're here today and you're gone today, man. Y'all be easy, man. Rest in peace to my family, you hear me?